tight.
Cool.
We'll probably lose the push though.
Got you. Well, it's something. All right, guys, we are back. We had a technical mishap.
Nick was irresponsible with his
Oh,
equipment.
I was so irresponsible.
All right, let's see if we can get this back. Send the link to what was it, sir? What was his name? Big Save. Send it to Big Save, and then
Solar flare. Big save.
Big Save is sick. And
That goes hard.
We'll update it, and then I'll jump to the new one.
All right. Crazy out here. Dude, I'm so tired. I was like slapping my face on the drive back into the office. Okay, sent the new stuff. You good? Damn. Why do bad things happen to good people? Prominent says earthquake. No, that would have been more exciting. Our laptop just died. Bad charger. Don't tell anyone we said that, though. We're a power company. We should be on top of chargers. But yeah, we just had a little technical mishap there. It's unfortunate because we were having a pretty good live stream. A lot of people rolling in, asking questions. A lot of new people too, which we always want to see. Nothing wrong with you returning all the time, Prominence. We love a returning viewer, but it's always good to see new folks in the chat too. So it's too bad that stream got cut off. We'll keep it up though. We'll see if we can regain momentum on this new stream and keep answering your questions. But yeah, technical difficulty there. No earthquake. How crazy would it be if we had an earthquake right after I say that?
Oh my gosh.
It's been a while. It's been a while since the last one. We're kind of due, huh?
Kind of do. Why do people always say that?
Yeah, I know. People do always say that. I think that's the first time I've ever said it. I just kind of parroted it.
You ever heard the thing where it's like it's earthquake weather? They used to always tell us in high school. They're like, it's earthquake weather right now, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, define earthquake weather.
It's like hot. Like, because it's hot, it's like earthquake weather.
Moves the plates around.
I'm not sure if that's.
You remember when we had the hurricane recently? Like,
hurricane?
It was like maybe 2 years ago or 3. It was before. I think it was before we worked together. There was a hurricane pass through here, and then there was an earthquake that same night, and so everybody was calling it the hurricane. You remember that?
I was not involved.
You remember that, Nadine? The hurricane? What? I'm gonna have to look
that
it
up.
No, I definitely did
It's
not
like
make that
Sharknado.
up. It does sound like that. Hurricane. 2023. Los Angeles. The term hurricane was coined in August 2023 to describe the unusual convergence of Hurricane Hillary and a significant earthquake in Southern California. While the two events occurred on the same day, August 20th, 2023, and in the same area, there's no conclusive evidence to suggest there was a link between the hurricane and the earthquake. But I think there was, because literally, like, I remember saying to Keem the day before the hurricane came, I was like, I feel like this is going to cause an earthquake. I don't know. Maybe it was just I guess lucky guess wouldn't be the word, but.
So my car passed brake and light inspection.
Hey, there you go.
And then I'm going to get the smog.
I was just about to ask if you did your smog check yet. Watch you go through all this, and then it just doesn't pass smog check, so you can't drive it.
No, I didn't have a check engine, so I think I'm okay.
Nice. I
could have technically picked up the car earlier this week, but holding off. I don't want to. I don't want to receive blessings this week.
Rasan says, "I'm sorry, I didn't get the response on the 8K solar input for the G4. No worries, we had a technical difficulty. Our live stream had cut out, so we will."
Nick didn't want to answer. He just chickened out of the question.
I rage quit.
He's not really a test taker. He's more of a creative. You know.
I always did good on essays, especially the persuasive.
Well, then
essays.
write him a paragraph.
All
right, I'm sorry I didn't get the response on the 8K solar input G4 Plus. Okay, G4 Plus can take 8K worth of solar. So you're gonna, if you get the, the kit we offer, the G4 Plus can take 8K worth of solar, right? I think it can.
Isn't it a 14K? Because it has one or two ports on it.
It's got one port on it, but I think it's rated up to 8K. So if he wants to get 8K worth of solar, what he's going to have to do... Oh, wait, I think he said 6kW? So the kit that we sell, Prominence, is a 4,400 watt. So you technically need to add more solar panels first. But you cannot exceed the 230 volt PV input. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to do a combination of a series plus parallel installation. You're going to have to... did you update the link? Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
So let's say you have 550 watt. He wants to do how much solar? 6kW?
8K.
8K? That's
8K.
a 6. Oh, Prominence, I'm sorry. I'm learning 2 different things. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. So 8K solar. G4 Plus can take 8K solar, right? G4 Plus can take 8K solar? I think it can. I just got to make sure before I tell him how to do it.
I forgot to check that out.
Okay, so 550. Our panels are 550 watts. So it tells me here that you're gonna need about 14 panels. 14 panels is gonna get you pretty close to that. 14 times 550. Yeah. So 14 panels will get you 7,700. You might have to round down to a 500 watt panel so you can properly round up to 8,000 watts.
Mm-hmm.
So at 14 panels, you're gonna have to. It's gonna depend on the voltage system, right? So the voltage on each panel, when you run them in series, you increase the voltage. When you run them in parallel, you increase the power output. So you're probably gonna have to do 3 arrays in series, 5, and maybe 4, I guess. 5, 10, 14, yeah. So you could probably go 5, 5, 5 in series. That should probably not exceed the PV input. And then you're going to have to run each series into a junction box where then each array will then run in parallel, which will give you the maximum amount of solar going through the junction box back to your G4. But we also always go into thing, you're going to be causing a couple of surges. You potentially don't want to do that. If you want to use that much solar, you potentially might want to get G3 Pro. So G3 Pro already has 2 PV inputs, and there's already a kit that's an 8,800 watt kit. So maybe the question is mostly like, Rasan, do you already have an 8K solar system? I would recommend G3 Pro. It's designed for that specific situation.
G3 Pro is a
there
great
you go.
pick.
So Prominence already did it.
Yeah, Prominence says I grouped my solar like you're saying with groups of 5 panels. Perfect.
G4 Plus can do 8K solar?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it can do can do it. So you're gonna have to do a series, run them in parallel.
Now that array that we had built out in Utah, that was 24 panels. 24 panels.
That goes into the Komodo, though,
into
right?
the Komodo.
Yeah,
and it was two arrays of 12. One going into one port and the other going into the second port. So
anybody who wants large solar systems, you're going to have to use G3 Pro. It's better designed for that situation.
It can take more.
It can handle more solar with the inverter, and then you got double the battery capacities to hold it, and you can always add a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th to really store up that solar. So if anybody wants a good deal on a G3 Pro, text the number below. We'll try to give you a good deal on anything G3 Pro. This is the new flagship here. So consider us that we're moving in this direction. What tends to happen is that we have a unit, we make a better unit, we make a bigger unit, and then we kind of move in that direction. So consider this like a timeline here.
Yeah, honestly.
So this will probably be the new flagship here as people understand why this is more beneficial. The inverter is much more powerful. The battery capacity is much more sustainable. The solar array on this is much more efficient. Now you got this unit. All the ones with the big blue battery like this are all LFP for you LFP lovers.
LFP heads unite.
Use the big battery for LFP. Now you're going to notice this unit has 62 kilowatt hours worth of battery capacity. This has 44. You can throw in a third battery and this will be 66 kilowatt hour. This is smaller in size, in physical size, than this. Because because these ones are the NMC packs. Now some people don't really like the NMC packs for whatever reason. You guys love LifePo. But NMC has a higher energy density. So because of that, you can basically pack more battery capacity in smaller packages. So you can get more battery capacity in a smaller size than you can with LFP. So if you get a G3 Pro with a third battery, which we have on the website, you're going to get more battery capacity than Pacific, and you're going to get a stronger inverter than Pacific Pro. Way stronger inverter. So it's like, this is the flagship here. So some people are still not really picking this up that much right now because it's a little bit more expensive as it stands, but we can always get you a good deal on anything G3 Pro, and we encourage people to move in this direction. You're gonna need more battery capacity over time. One battery pack, although the G3s and G4s have the biggest battery capacities to start compared to all of our competitors, nobody starts at this size. EcoFlow, Anchor, Blue Eddy, and Tesla. What are they starting at?
What are they like?
They're like 6, 4,
yeah.
3.
That's
so
not
for
good
them,
enough.
you're gonna have to pair up like 5 battery packs to even get to the starter package here. So now consider the fact that if you bought the biggest kit that Anchor or EcoFlow can offer, you're gonna need maybe like 15 to 20 batteries. Whereas our starter pack starts at 22. Get this one, you go to 44. Get a third one, you get 66. I don't even think those. Sometimes
you still go up to 8 on those.
Yeah. You can always parallel up to 8. Always parallel up to 8. So get 4
kilowatt
of these,
hours
you get 100.
Yeah.
Get this unit with 4 battery packs, still smaller than this, in size. It's got wheels. You could maybe even get 2 inverters, 2 battery packs. It's still going to be cheaper than anything else on the market, any other competitor on the market, and you're going to get about almost 100 kilowatt hour here.
I mean, those battery companies where you have to start really small, they know what they're doing. What they want is you to start with that quick, easy, low price. It's like, oh, it's so easy for me to get a backup battery. I don't even have to barely spend $1,000. But what's going to happen is you're going to end up spending that same $1,000 8 more times because they got you as a customer for the next couple years because you're going to realize that you need to extend in order to get the power you need because they just take a look at the kilowatt hour number on a lot of the batteries out there. You'll see what we mean. Manny says, what's up? What's going on, Manny? Glad to see you in here today. We had another stream going, but we had a power malfunction, funnily enough, that caused it to blip out for a second. Man, you got that number 2 spot.
Yes! This finally got approved. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess I am earning it now? Maybe they just...
Why does something smell like it's burning? You smell that?
Rouge!
I'm not having a stroke,
It's
right?
hot! No, it's just... I think because he plugged in that fan.
But I had the fan going earlier.
Oh, you know what? He probably kicked up this thing. Sometimes this thing burns like dust. I think it'll be okay.
Oh, that smells...
You smell that, right?
Yeah.
That's not normal.
That's electrical burn.
Yeah.
Like when a TV blows out?
Yeah.
Because they just plugged in like that really like weird thing over there.
Hey, Serdar, come smell in here. You smell that?
Not this?
Oh, I think it's overloaded the
AC?
AC.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Something like that.
Maybe let me just turn it off.
So yes, we gotta get back in that old room.
Am I gonna get this like coming soon now? I think maybe the next one is gonna. So because I got this
Our
account with these
relationship
guys,
started
Yeah,
July
it's that,
11th.
so I basically got them like 3
Yeah.
months free, right? But now it's been approved for the Plus account,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm gonna get this
Ooh, baby.
forever.
Oliver shot.
No, no, no,
Gotta
no,
say,
no, no, no. For
that
the
would be
for the
insane.
subscription. For the
You'd be like
subscription.
you'd be like the primary
If-
shareholder.
If you wanted that, you go to this one. If you okay, look, let me show you. This is why I always
Let me
encourage.
get one of those.
Let me show
Let me
you
get a little
why.
back end from Atlas. They like me over there.
If you wanted what you just described, oh wait, hang on. This one.
Rasan says, can you safely put 5 panels at 550 watt with a 49.90 VOC in a single string?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, wait. Can you, well, 40, let me see. Let me do the math. Actually, you might not be able to.
Does that exceed it?
Yeah, 5 times 49.9. Oh, damn it. I subtracted. 5 times.
Prominence says, I miss my solar generating. Hopefully I can get mine
No,
back and up and running next week.
No, you exceeded by a little
I
bit.
hope so too.
You'll be over by about 19 volts. So I would suggest no.
Maybe do
So go 4. So go
yeah.
4, 4, 4.
4. Love that. Nice clean number. 4. I've been seeing that number all the time lately. 4. I don't know what it means though. I'm not like I don't know all the angel numbers.
Where is this? Oh, man.
Like literally at least once a day.
I think it's no, not this one. There is a version of what you described. There is a version of it. I think it's
That'd be
this one.
I think the smell went away. You guys don't smell it anymore, right? Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, Prominence, I hope you get your system back up and running next week as well. When did you send it, and have you gotten confirmation that it's been received? I haven't heard anything about this. I've been out of town. Wednesday. Okay. You just shipped it out Wednesday?
He's got struck by lightning, he said?
Yeah, he says he thinks that his home got struck by lightning and that it like surged out his walrus. So he sent it back to get fixed. Warranty. 230 volt is the max on your inverter per string. That is correct. The MPPT on the Walrus has a max of 230 volts. The G3 Pro has the higher, right? The solar max.
Yeah, because it's got the 2 PV inputs and
Yeah.
it's got the higher inverter system. So based on those two things, it's gonna allow for more solar charge.
So if you get the G3 Pro right here, you can exceed that 230. But Prominence, you did yours in Prominence, you did yours in groups of 5, right? And you didn't have an issue. Well, you got struck by lightning. It sounds like. I don't think that would have. I mean, the 5 series wouldn't have been the reason for that.
I think ours are. I think because he asked it at 49.9. I think ours are 30 something, like 36 point something. So that's why it's you can.
Oh
ours
yeah.
are 5,
Yeah, that's it. Always so many factors to consider. Yeah, Prominence says it was 4s. Okay. See what we could still be having.
What's that?
This, you know,
Oh, got it.
you know who does this. It's just for another thing.
But what is that thing actually?
This is a thermal water storage tank. We gotta make some tweaks to it, but it's for off-grid water heating, like instead of having to.
You can't pair that with this thing? What we got going on?
Oh, we certainly could. I'm working on it. I gotta make my connections every now and then. Pull them together. Prominence sends a heart. Prominence can have a heart back. Much love to you. Guys, if you got any other questions, let us know. Rasan, I'm glad you were able to find the new stream and that you could jump back on here to keep the conversation going. Are we able to send out anything else with this new link, or we just gotta? Yeah. We did our full thing. Did our big one. Oh my god. I don't want to complain because what I did was very fun, but I'm exhausted because we were out there filming all day in the desert every single day. Just got back.
Good job.
It was salty out there, dude. I'm so tired. And I could not sleep in the car. Jeff doesn't stop talking for like 5 minutes at a time. You know, he loves talking, so barely got any sleep. I'll show you a place where we stayed. What a trip this place was. The Nugget. That's where we stayed for a week.
That's hilarious, yeah.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Next door rooms. It was quite a time. Dude, you really would have liked it though, I'm telling you. You like not just the races, but like let me show you some stuff. Like outside the casino / hotel where we were lodged, like at night, every night the guys from the races were just coming and setting up like DIY car shows just like in the lot, showing off their machines. Some really cool stuff here. Yeah.
Those didn't race though, huh?
No, they race these too. Yeah, no, they'll take these out on the tracks for sure. They're not trying to break the like big speeds. They're trying to break like 215 or so.
Oh, but for
which
this
is still a
version-
lot
for this
these.
version of
yeah,
okay,
for these
got it.
types of cars. It's those long like spaceship looking ones that break the like 400 mile an hour
Got
speeds.
it. That's what you meant by the classics. It's like these
Yeah.
guys gotta okay.
But these guys all race for sure. It's a good old meme right there. Here's my hydraulics video. Here we go. This guy. Like cut out his audio with his own hydraulics. It was cool. It was fun. Is there a way to upload the video so you guys can check out the fan noise I was referring to? Yes, sir. Just if you are on your PC, top right of your screen on YouTube, you can just click upload, drop your file in there. You can set it to unlisted if you want only us to be able to send us, and that, or only us to be able to see it, and then send us the link. Manny says, talk about grounding walrus. You want to talk about grounding the walrus?
Grounding the walrus. I'm not actually sure how to do this.
I don't know if I've ever grounded the walrus either. I'm pretty easygoing, just a talking to, no grounding. Get it? Oh boy, grounding the walrus. Manny, you're throwing a hardball today.
Yeah, don't do
Let
that.
let me message one of our engineers. Alright. When I get an answer on that, you will know, Manny. Manny, how are you doing? It's been a while since we streamed. Been a lot going on around these parts. There's a ground lug on the side of the walrus. You're right. I've never used it though. I've filmed these things doing like 1.5 million things, but I've never used the ground lug. I didn't have anything to connect to it. Maybe I should have. Yeah, you know. That could have been helpful in your situation, Prominence, now that you mention it. Potentially.
Did my computer die? Oh.
Dude, I pulled my neck one of the nights I was sleeping. I think I was like tossing and turning.
Yeah.
And ever since, it's been like, I think I'm on day 4. My neck hurts when I turn it to the side. It sucks. If you know a DIY chiropractor, send them my way. I'm gonna karate chop me in the neck real quick. Oof, killing me though. Prominence, Manny, Rasan, what do you guys do for neck pain? I'm gonna ask you some questions. I'll tell you how to fix your walrus if you tell me how to fix my neck. Sorry, can't stop yawning. Nobody wants to help me with my neck. I gotta deal with it on my own. Brian, what do you do for neck pain?
I just avoid it.
Just avoid it. That's fair. Prominent says, I pop my neck by twisting my head. Dude, if I did that right now, I think I might decapitate myself on live stream. It hurts. It hurts so bad. It's when I turn, like if I turn to, here, I'll tell you, watch. I'll tell you when it starts hurting. You ready? Right there. Yep, right there. That hurts.
Alright, man, alright.
Prominence says, my doctor gave me good pills. Hey, you know our address. The live stream continues. I keep accidentally bumping the Tesla. So Brian, you're almost 100% done with this whole car saga. That's just the last few tests, right?
What? Oh yeah. No,
Nice.
actually, it's pretty much done.
Hell yeah.
I guess the only thing that's kind of technically left is like right when you get in the car, you know, like that little console, like where the lights are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like not flush or something. It's
Oh, it's
there's
like a little off?
It's like there's like something that's missing there,
Oh, weird.
and so it kind of looks a little off. And then
That would drive me crazy after, like, if I put in as
Yeah.
much work as you, and then
And
it's,
it's
like,
just like
just
that
that
thing?
one
Yeah.
little thing that you see when you sit down.
I think that also on the back, it's like there's like these two little caps. I guess I bought two of the same ones, and so one's like missing. So I have to like buy the
Oh.
left one now.
I see.
And then that thing around the thing, I think they managed to put the sunroof in, but like the track, I never got the track, so the track might not actually like pull it
You
back.
can't, like, automate it, open it.
And then I think where the console where you put it in drive, there's like a little knob thing, like a little, I don't know what it is, but it's like a little square that's also like popped out.
Hey, dude, when you're feeling bad about that or annoyed about those things, though, just remember my rearview mirror is still holding on with duct tape. And then when I was driving down to DTLA this morning on the freeway, I watched it do this. Like, straight up. So I was like, all right, it's time to do
Did it
something
fix
about
itself
this.
back into
Yeah.
place?
It literally, like, bobbed it down and back up, and I was like, no. And I see, like, you know when duct tape wears down, it's, like, lost all the finish. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
like, stringy.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. It's not good.
Why don't you try to like, get into the car?
Yeah, I don't need another car, and I paid this one off, so it's
Yeah.
like I don't want to like take on a new car payment.
Fair. I understand that feeling.
Grinded to pay off that Hyundai. Rasan says, I must emphasize very slowly. Okay. Sorry, I missed the first part of that. Are you talking about the fan, or are you talking about turning my neck? What do I need to do slowly? The slowly part.
Is anybody new joining the chat? If you are, just ask in the chat or
Can-
text for a deal.
Can we all agree that the spine is the worst designed part of the human body?
I think it's like the only thing
It's
that,
like so crappy, dude. Barely works.
it barely works. I thought that's what holds us up.
I mean, it's kind of our. I mean, you're right. Okay, here's the thing. It's sort of like why we're so OP, because we're like bipedal, right?
Yeah.
But it sucks because we're the first ones to do it full time. Bears stand up for like a second and then they go back down on all fours. They know it's not worth it.
They know it's not.
Dude, think about every time
What about
you've
like
had
what
to have
about,
had a
like,
back injury.
What about like chimps? Like, don't they stand up? Well, I guess not like us.
Yeah,
huh?
I guess that's a good point. But no, they like walk on their fists a lot. You know?
So we're the
And
only
like they'll
ones
like
like
swing around and like we're the only ones walking around on 2 feet all the time.
I'm gonna switch that up. I'm gonna just refuse
Bro,
to
have
do
you
it
seen
going
those?
forward.
Have you seen those videos of the like white girls that like run like horses on all fours?
Yeah.
Bro, if you come in here doing that, my respect for you will go through the roof. But yeah, I mean, okay, so we need our spines. They're great. but I think that there's a lot of design flaws with them. We're the first really to do it. I think we're the ones dealing with the all the troubleshooting. Have you ever like slipped a disc or anything?
Not really.
That's good. Don't do it. One time when I was traveling for one of my documentary shoots, I was late for an international flight that if I missed it, I was going to get stuck like 16 hours in the airport waiting for the next one. So I was running with all my equipment on my back, and when I was doing that, I like felt something just like in my lower spine, and it was killing me for like 3 weeks. Like I had to like lay on the floor every day, just like flat on my back, trying to get it to straighten back out.
That's so scary.
Maybe, I don't know. I have bad posture too. I've like made a lifelong habit of like bending down to look at stuff. That probably does it. And then of course like flying too, just trying to squeeze into the seats is like not comfortable. Can I get a walrus at Best Buy? No, I don't think you can get them from Best Buy, but you can order them online from like Amazon, I think even Walmart, eBay. You'll find us around. But why not just order from us?
Best deal is right below.
Yeah, we're the guys.
Best Buy is so random.
That Geek Squad will never chat with you the way we do.
And if they did, the question would be why? What are they plotting
What are they
over
getting
there?
out of it? You ever bring anything to the Geek Squad?
I used to work at Best Buy.
Oh, you did? I don't think I knew that piece of Brian Lower.
Yeah, I worked at Best Buy for a little bit, and tell me why I wanted to work on the Geek Squad. Seems so fun.
You wanted to?
Yeah. These guys had like their
Were
own
they
like
cool guys?
I don't know if they were cool guys. They just had like their own office. Like they had a whole they would wear different shirts.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Prominence says they have 11% off right now. That's why he wants to know. We got 10% off all Walrus units.
At Best Buy?
I know that's 1% less than what Best Buy's doing right now, but could we give Prominence like a special deal? I mean, Prominence has done videos for us. Prominence mailed us this. You know, can we give Prominence 11% off?
Yeah, I mean if he calls in. Yeah,
All right, Prominence. You want Prominence to text you?
you can text in. Yeah.
All right, Prominence. You know the deal. Text us in 747.
Wait, but I thought he was just gonna get his fixed. Does he need another one?
I think he said he was going to get another one also.
I mean, if he needs another one, we'll hook him up. I don't see why not.
Prominence, if you need another walrus, text us in. We'll get you a special hookup just for you. You've done a lot for us. There is no reason why you should have to pay full price for a walrus after your loyalty and dedication. Brian already gave me a hookup. Brian will give you a double hookup. You think we're not going to spoil you, Prominence? Plus you're waiting on that repair from the, like, storm surge. Let's get you taken care of. Brian, you didn't post your daily AI takeover countdown today.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? I didn't see it.
Just did it like right now.
All right. Really? That's so funny. Oh, yeah, you literally just did.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's the inspiration here?
I can't tell you.
Fear-mongering?
A little bit.
Trying to get somebody to buy a product or a service?
There's just a bigger plot behind it.
Bigger plot. What's happening in 5 months, 28 days, and 7 hours?
AI takes over.
AI takes over.
I'm calling it right now.
Engineers beware. Hey, it's our boy.
Lamborghini in the wheelchair factory, but Ridge Wallet is giving it away
That's what
for
they're calling it,
free, and you
wheelchair
can
factory?
enter for
He makes wheelchairs.
Oh.
Also, his wife is paraplegic.
Got
and,
it. And that's how he started doing all this stuff?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
he went viral because he made her a custom wheelchair that with like all these really cool features and like all-terrain mobility and stuff. Kind of similar. I mean, that's I think why he likes Komodo.
Got it.
And he went viral when he built that because it was like so unique, and then there was a high demand for it, so he started making a. He has a company called Not a Wheelchair, and he makes those and sell those, and then he also does his YouTube channel where he like does all the durability tests. You've probably seen his videos before you ever even like heard of our collab, because like his most viral ones have like 100 million plus views where he's like tearing apart the iPhones and stuff.
Yeah.
Prominent says I could use a second system for my laundry room. Yeah, dude, you want a second system for your laundry room? We'll hook you up good, dude. I mean, you sent us that review. You've mailed us stuff. Like, come on. If anybody's getting a special hookup, it's you, bro.
I need everyone to know. It's not often.
I'm excited for that video to go live tomorrow. It's gonna be exciting. He said there's a chance it'll be over the weekend, but if not tomorrow. But guys, I know there's only a couple of you on right now, but if you're listening, we got a very exciting Komodo collaboration dropping either tomorrow or this weekend with YouTuber Jerry Rig Everything, if you know him. That'll be a really good video for you guys. I know, like the Cheesecake Factory squad, you guys are really gonna like it. It's he goes all in on that Komodo. Built a giant solar array. You guys are gonna think it's cool, because it is cool. It's a good video. He did a very, very good job. Oof. Did you hear that? You didn't catch it?
You cracked?
Yeah, let's see. Am I fixed? Oh, I might be fixed.
Wow.
Okay. Prominence. You were right. I just needed to twist my head around. Watch, it's going to hurt like hell in like an hour, I bet. Prominence texted. Watch
Okay.
out for that Prominence text.
Alright. I think we'll have Nadine help him get a discount because we have to make a custom quote for him.
Custom quote for Prominence from Nadine. Big things happening around here. We got your back though. Let's see how much we can take off. GWW says, "What's up, fellas? Got any deals for expansion batteries on the G4 Plus? Can we hook up GWW on a G4 Plus extension?"
Extensions are a little bit tough. If you get a whole nother walrus, yeah. But
Whole
I mean,
other
text
you
in
think we
anyway.
can-
But we'll see. I don't know. Usually extensions is harder.
Let's see what we can do. Text us in. I mean, I know there are some discounts running right now on our whole Walrus product line, so you might be able to get it at a nice price just as is. But we'll see what we can do. Always just text us in. Anybody who wants a special price, text us in. We'll always try. I can't promise it with as much confidence as I used to, but we always try. Okay, I forget who it was that asked about grounding, but I texted one of our engineers, "How do you ground the unit?" And he just said, "Just use a wire." So that's the answer, guys. on the side of the unit to the ground connector. Yeah, I mean, you guys know how the deal is: positive, negative. Ground that puppy. What are you gonna do when the AI takes over?
Me?
Like, let's say AI took over both of our jobs. There's now AI live streamers.
That's a thing, but yes.
Yeah.
What am I
There's
gonna
AI
do?
video. We got AI ecom.
Yeah.
Let's say that all happens tomorrow. What would you do if you had to find a new career field like that?
Well, look, the first time I ever retired, I used AI.
Yeah. That was early in
That
AI
was
too.
Early AI,
Yeah.
early GPT, early automations. So it wasn't super hard to do it. And at the time, many people weren't really using GPT. So like the way GPT communicates was still wordy, but like most people didn't really pick up on it yet. Especially if you just did like short emails with like, hey, yeah, I saw your task, I'm completing it for you now.
Yeah.
Like people weren't really picking up on it. Now I think like if you use the chatbot, like
the
people
hyphens.
can, people can kind of read it now. But I was able to do that pretty effectively. And so the way I see it now is like it's stronger than ever. You could automate way more things nowadays. So when the AI takes over, I'm all in. I'm ready.
I mean, we kind of don't have a choice,
Yeah.
It's like
Like that, those
coming.
those new Tesla cars that are coming out, there will be like there's no pilot seat. You know what I'm talking about?
crazy.
Or I think
Yeah.
it does have a pilot seat, but I think the whole thing is like once you like get dropped off at your job, you can like program it to like go do Uber for you.
What are you even gonna have a job? I have heard about that.
You know?
Like programming it
So
to
it's
Uber
like-
for you while you're busy. Like that's kind of crazy.
If you're just like, come back, I'm done hanging out, pick me
Yeah.
up, and my buddies, we're drunk. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like
That would be
there's.
nice.
I mean, I have some simple AI automations now that I use that like, I mean, they're not like awesome, but they definitely help
You
keep
get
your
any client who wants just AI stuff that doesn't do anything? Let me know. I'll throw into the bag. I'll invest. Just got my G4 Plus hooked up, but can't get the app to work. Oh boy. What problem are you having with the app, GWW? Let's see what we can do. The app does it again, Sardar.
Yes, we have a URL for the apps. I mean, not URL, but
Oh, did we build it?
what's it called? The QR code for the app. I think it can direct to the updated version for the app. I'm not sure if it's fully functioning or not
Oh, okay.
because they said they are updating right now.
Oh, I'm thrilled to hear that there is an app update happening. That is good news. Guys, you guys have been asking for that one. App update on the way. I don't think it's live yet, but it's coming. That's good. Prominent says app is complicated to set up. Yeah, I have made several videos on how to use the app and how to set it up, and it's never a fun video to make. It's a lot of steps. That's one thing, I'm gonna always be honest with you guys. App sucks. We got really good storage. We got a great system here. Really good, effective price for your price per storage. Like it's some of the best out there. But if you're looking for a really user-friendly app, you came to the wrong place. At least for now. So you just go all in on it and just automate stuff and just kind of sit back. Ideally, I mean that would be ideal, right? That would be kind of nice.
That would be ideal.
What would you do with all the free time though, if you're automating everything?
The last time that I did that, I had nothing to do. So I think this time around, if I were to do it again, I think I'd just like go fly planes and race cars around.
That's a nice future. That sounds
Like-
good.
just Grand Prix myself all around California.
I mean, you know what I'd be doing? I'd just be like stubbornly making non-AI like animations and
Yeah, it would
videos
be
and stuff.
great,
You know, that's what I do. That's
Like
whenever
fight
I
against the machine.
Yeah, you remember my animation series Questicles, the like really cursed little fantasy stuff. When I was between jobs and had some free time, I was just spending so much time making those. I spent so much time on those.
I would probably maybe do something similar. Like if we could build some sort of AI that could really like automate 90% of our day to day right now, and it functioned effectively, then I would probably be like, all right, well then let's go back to the nitty gritty and like build some stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
let's start something new.
Like those guys that you saw at the race week. Like the fact is, those guys are in a shop somewhere.
Bro.
You know, studying engines, figuring out how to get fuel consumption in there, trying to figure out how much oxygen and hydrogen needs to flow through that tank so that they can go as fast as possible. Like, I think that's probably where my mind would go next. It's like, okay, get off the computer and go back into
mechanical engineering.
You know, like something like that you can physically build.
Look at how it looks with the shell off. Look at this.
God, that looks like not safe.
Dude, the guy.
So rickety.
So this is the racer who I spent the most time with. He let us chill at his like booth and like while he was working, and we like talked to him, and he's featured in the Jerry Rig Everything video.
Out.
But like we were hanging out watching him work on this thing a lot, and it's so crazy. He goes over 300 miles an hour in this thing.
And he's like driver plus mechanic?
Yeah, he built it and maintains it himself. And
I feel like if I was the builder, I wouldn't also be the driver.
Right.
But I feel like if I was the driver, I wouldn't also be the builder.
Prominence says about to buy a second walrus. All right, Prominence, thank you for that. Shout out. I hope I don't know what the hookup was,
but it's okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a hookup that we're going to get in trouble for. That's what Brian says, but you deserve it. If anyone deserves it, it's you. And a reindeer. Awesome. What are you going to use that reindeer for? But yeah, up in the front here, like this casing up in the very front is just full of ice and water to like flood into that engine to cool it if needed.
Oh, so he doesn't do air cooling. They have to use water. Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's probably like I think like a rocket ship.
Dude, it literally it's like longer than this table. Like
that's not safe. But see, like that, like I would try to be like around that. Like I'd be
dude,
like,
isn't it? That's like, why I was telling you. I was like, before we left, I was like, dude, come on, you gotta come, because I know you like this stuff more than I do.
Yeah.
Like you would have been really enjoying it.
I think just the timing wasn't good. I had to go save myself from other things I had going on.
Got you. There's been a lot going on these days.
Yeah.
It's been busy times. GWW says, what are you automating, bro? Teach us. All right, GWW wants the automation crash course.
I'm sorry, there's a consulting session for that, but I could give you a little bit of tidbits.
Yeah, let's go give some broad, non-specific advice.
I guess GWW, this whole thing stems from the fact that before I worked at BatteryEVO, I was fully retired. I didn't have to go to work. I didn't have to do anything because I used basic early AI to automate my life and just automate my life and like how I earned money. And I did it in such a way where it wasn't extremely lucrative, but I could pay for my day-to-day life.
What else could you ask for?
Yeah, eat food, pay for my rent. I didn't even have a car. I think that's right around when I got that Nissan, but I paid it like, I think I used a 0% APR credit card to pay for it, and with the money I was earning, I was going to be able to pay it off in the timeline.
Nice.
So it was like I wasn't indebted to anything. So that was the first start.
Dude, all you needed at that point was to go off grid.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then it was like, but it wasn't extremely lucrative, so I couldn't like go on like cruises, vacations, stuff like that. But I could just self-sustain myself effectively with AI. So like if somebody were to reach out to me and say something like, hey, help me build a website, like or whatever it was, I wasn't the one doing it. It would just be like the AI machine would be like, thank you for your request. Like basically what an AI chatbot is now, but directly speaking to the person. And then I would place like a data layer or like a person in that area where it's like, I don't want to have to receive this. So I put someone in place to be like, you receive it, use AI to communicate effectively. So you don't have grammar errors. So like, you know exactly what the task is. Everything had to funnel through AI, ChatGPT, or any other tool I was using at the time. So now I got back into work, and now it's kind of the stuff we do here. So we run a lot of marketing sales here, but we need to find ways to effectively pull it off at such a large scale. So if you're a business a large, small, medium-sized business, or even on your personal level, you can use AI and automations to automate portions of your life so that you just mitigate the amount of like actual effort you're using in everyday world. And the more you can automate away, the more you start to free up your time, and you start to feel like you're not necessarily like what you would call in the rat race, right? For example, the batteries here, why BatteryEVO was so attractive to me when I first started working with them was because, as I learned from Fred, was like, imagine you can just get 4 solar panels. Like most people think they need to pay $30,000 for some of these solar kits. You don't. For about $7,000, you can get a G4, 4 panels, maybe even 8 panels, tie it to your home, and then go off grid. Now, some guys have EV, central air, a bunch of crazy stuff. What if you just mitigate as much of that as possible? What if you had what if you had your EV charging off the walrus, 8 panels? Now you're not paying for electricity in your own home. You just mitigated a $600 bill monthly. Now imagine you pay off your Tesla. So now you just don't have that bill either. Now you might just be like, look, I don't maybe have to work 12 hours a day. Maybe I can work 8 hours a day. Now imagine if your job is, let's say you work in insurance, for example, and 4 hours out of your day you're spending it just talking back and forth to customers like, can I help you with your insurance claims? You can install an AI, or it doesn't even have to be an AI, it could just be an automation tool without AI that could just be like, hey, reaching back to you about this insurance claim, can I still help you? Now imagine that tool takes about 60% of your workload. Now you could be getting paid for 8 hours worth of work, but you're really only working 4, right? Then the other 4, you're using it to actually make quotes, make new connections. Now what happens if you can install another AI or automation tool that takes off that workload? At that point in time, you mitigate as far as you can. And your new value as a person is not on your work or effort. It's based on your knowledge. It's based on your ability to create these systems. Now you can go to your job, employer, boss, whoever, and be like, what if we could just do more of this? And I'll just work on managing this and hiring more people that can do more of this. So now they'll be like, well, what do you want? Well, I want to get paid X amount of money, and I will just help the business scale through these systems. And then you might just figure that you really only work 1 hour a day now. So you could effectively retire yourself, make the same amount of money, if not more amount of money. You've mitigated your cost with something like this, right? Maybe some guys have like a big mortgage and you're like, man, I'm paying $4,000 or $5,000 a month in my mortgage and my job barely affords it. It's like, well, what if you just didn't have that mortgage, right? So the idea about living in 2025 and heading into the future is that we live in a time where technology is accessible to all Americans everywhere. Stuff like this is very inexpensive, right?
Brian for president.
You can use stuff like this. You might feel like, well, it's not as cool as the Tesla Powerwall. It's like, yeah, but the Tesla Powerwall is like 30 grand, right? This is much cheaper than that. So when I started getting involved with BatteryEVO, it was very intriguing to me to think that you could eliminate your power bill. Who was the guy from Arizona? I forget his name now.
Why am I blanking on his name? I know it.
He's the guy from Arizona who was 100% off grid. He was using our battery packs to power his ranch in Arizona. He built his own home in a city 30 minutes away from the nearest city that had very little litigation and laws.
And he built water tanks.
He built the water tank, 2,000-gallon water tank, and he had a connection to AT&T where he had a cell tower that he was basically not paying for internet.
The DIY cell tower, I think, is the coolest thing he did.
So it's like now he has access to internet. He's not paying for it. He probably got hooked up on that cell tower. He has a 2,000 water tank that costed him $20 a week to fill up.
His name is Dean.
Dean. And then he had about like 8 of our rhinos or something like that. He had a ton of our rhinos, and he was using that plus solar. So he wasn't paying for. He had already paid off the house he built. And he was done. And we asked him why he did that, and basically the reason was because he was sick of the rat race. He was sick of consistently paying for things to survive. So all he had, I think his wife was a school teacher, so she made pretty good money. I think he worked in town as like a city worker, right? So all of his money was just basically just savings now. Imagine he could put that money into some kind of dividend or ETF fund.
Beautiful.
He doesn't pay for anything.
Yeah.
At some point, the dividends will probably kick back to him. And that's the key to AI and automations, is that you should be using the internet to learn how to automate your life. Imagine if your money could make money.
Everybody has access to these tools now. Everybody has access. Rooster Bear, what's up? Let's catch up on some of these comments. Prominence says golf cart, need to make another YouTube video so I can film that. Very cool. How's your Walrus YouTube video doing? I haven't checked on your performance in a little bit. Is this performing well for you? Manny says, yay, finally home. Typing at red lights sucks. 1. Is grounding mandatory? No, it's not mandatory. 2. Will not grounding void your warranty? I don't think so. I've never heard of that being in the warranty. And I would hope not, because most people don't ground. 3. Glad to hear there's an app update. Me too, dude. Me too. Because I'm the one who has to always explain it to people. And Rooster Bear says, what's up? Rooster Bear, you doing good? How's everything treating you, Roost? Can I call you Roost? Got the whole Cheesecake Factory squad in here today. No Fallen Solar King, though. No Fallen Solar King. Fallen Solar King has fallen. Let us know if you have any other questions, guys. Rooster Bear says I'm good. Always glad to hear that. I still, Rooster Bear, I floated this idea at one point, and I don't even know if you were on stream during it, but I still think about it sometimes, is that I would be willing to get a tattoo of a Rooster Bear on stream. Because I want to have a lot of tattoos over time, and I like the imagery of a Rooster Bear, and I'm always up for a viral stun. Rooster Bears, make sure you stay tuned on to Jerry Rig Everything on YouTube tomorrow. Should be tomorrow. You'll see a video that you will like. Rooster Bear says, hell yeah. Hell yeah is right. Where should I get it, Rooster Bear? And also, should I do rooster body with bear head, or should I do bear body with rooster head? Or some kind of mix? Taking feedback. I do want way more tattoos than I have right now, though. I kind of want, like, patchwork all over. Bruce Bear says, play the 48V song. Alright, what am I going to do? Say no?
Dude. I haven't heard that in such a long time. Hey, you ready over there? Nadine, you ready?
Yeah.
For the 48V song?
You seem so ready and excited. Oh my gosh. Thursday vibes. Where do I have that song saved? I know I got it around here. How's our audio, by the way? I didn't really... It must be fine, because we've had all these long conversations with everybody. You know, for a recovery live stream, it's not too bad. We had another stream going earlier, but it cut out. Let me find that song. Actually, it's on SoundCloud. I'm gonna get us a SoundCloud play on my phone.
You're just gonna play it like straight into the mic?
Hell yeah! That way we can all enjoy it. Because my computer doesn't have speakers. This laptop. Sardar.
You might be... There's a fire hazard?
No, this.
Oh.
Sardar's a walking fire hazard.
I think I heard there's a fire nearby earlier. I got a text message.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, no, I actually downloaded the,
that one watch
app,
tab? Yeah.
There's a fire nearby?
It's in Santa Clarita.
Okay.
Ooh, that's your part of town, right? Or your family?
Yeah. I just... yeah, but I think
I can show you it if you want to.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, hang on. Let me fix something first.
Sardar.
We are playing the 48
shining
song.
I'm singing a better song right now.
Oh, that's not my area. That's neither of my areas. 1,000 acres?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, that's huge. That's
Yeah,
gonna be a
like,
big,
my family's
that's
over
gonna
here
be a
and I
big
live
one.
over here.
Damn,
Dang
dude.
it. It's gonna start again.
No, that's
I live in
it's
two.
all starting
I
all
live in
over
two
again.
fire
Damn.
hazard areas. Great.
Damn.
Is that close to your area, Nadine? Are you by Santa Clarita? Oh, okay, you're good.
Thank God I'm not in the
Fires.
You want what? Oh yeah. So
I just wanted to see what you were referencing.
So I'm
So I know you said you
referencing
wanted a whitelist of something.
whitelist.
I don't know, you sent it to
Hold on, that's the wrong
Lightbox.
one. That's the wrong one.
Lightbox is this situation. This
Electric
is a lightbox.
Joyride
Oh,
is the
okay.
one.
Yeah. So it should just be like, click and then that.
Rooster Bear says rooster
Okay,
head
even if
on a
it's
bear
blank.
body, by
Okay,
the
just
way,
put
if
form
you ever
goes here.
wondered.
Because we might embed something from our system,
Rooster
or
Bear?
we might make one.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay. Okay. I was just confused on that part. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, like what?
Man, I gotta listen to an ad to listen to my own AI generated song. That's dystopian.
That's how you make money.
I'm not. Where's my piece of that ad? What's up?
That guy Providence, I don't know why my messages aren't being sent to him. Can you ask him how many reindeers he needs?
Sure. Prominence. How many reindeers are you trying to get? Just one, or are you getting a couple? Nadine's having a issue sending out the message.
But not big amount.
Okay, you should be good to go.
If you're of like mind, join the electric joyride. The Rhino's on point like 15.5. Who needs AI? You know what? You're going all in on AI. I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna go all anti-AI. I'm gonna go super artsy filmmaker mode on you and just talk about how bad it is and it's bad for the environment and it's, you know, takes creativity away from people like me. Dude, we used to listen to this song just on loop.
I love this song.
We used to hear it non-stop when we live streamed because we used to have it playing out loud like this. You guys hated that, huh?
That's how you win, right? Don't throw your money in the wind when you can save it for your kids' lives. It's just like bills. It's overnight with nice wheels. It's rolling right over. Voltage flying for real. 48V, 48V, 48V. That's a Rhino stampede. 48V, 48V.
Is that what it is?
So,
That's the unit I need. 48V, 48V, 48V.
on your request, Rooster Bear.
Dude, I missed this.
Dude, I went Galaxy Brain when I read these lyrics. I was like channeling some kind of like the deity of music acting through me. I was just clearing out the limit.
You're on a mission to make a green decision with a vision.
These lyrics are so confusing.
Yeah. You know what I'm capable of. I could have made a raunchy 48V song. You almost joined the Broken Chair
Honestly,
Club.
if you just take this exact same song, you just make the lyrics not about batteries, it's a hit.
It's a hit. What band would you want to hear cover this?
That part sounds like a song that I've heard in the past. That
I mean, it probably straight up ripped from it, you know?
part. Yeah.
That's a weird feature to consider, though, making AI gen songs and then like commissioning real bands to just cover it.
Oh man, this is so good. We gotta go back to making those songs. What is that?
I'll
app
make some
you're
new ones.
using?
It's called Suno, SUNO.ai,
Can
and
we
it's
make
gotten a
more?
lot better too. You can actually upload yourself singing into it now, and it'll like turn that into stuff.
Ah, that's so good.
It didn't have that back in the day, back one whole year ago when we were doing
You
those.
were on a mission to make a
Make
green decision.
Rise to the occasion. We keep it hot like Cajuns. So yeah, Rooster Bear says the official design for the Rooster Bear is bare body rooster head, which is actually kind of not what I was thinking. I was imagining rooster body with bear head. Where do you fall on this?
Rooster head, bear body.
Okay, I mean, I gotta take Bear's direction on that no matter what. I mean, he is Rooster Bear. I'm not gonna disagree, but now I'm outvoted too because you're on Rooster Bear's team.
Precise steps to calibrate balance for two 23 kilowatt batteries. I have a Walrus G4 Plus. If you're trying to do this because you want to run them in parallel, they only need to be 1 volt from each other to be able to effectively plug them in. If they are, you can either deplete your Walrus to trying to think. You can either deplete your Walrus if your extension pack is not matching, like to bring it down. He can't technically charge the extension pack unless he has the 110 volt charger. You're probably better off with depleting this one down to match your extension pack.
Dude, you know what they were trying to do on the film set this morning? They were trying to their Komodo was good on charge. It still had like 70%. It was actually holding out really well with the heavy draw lights. I was impressed. I know what it's capable of, but I was just happy that it was doing what it's supposed to. And they were trying to recharge it with the trickle like plug in the wall charger, which I was like, guys, you're gonna get like maybe 10% a day if you use that charger. You need to plug in your solar panels.
Let me ask how to do this, and then
I got so much stuff I gotta edit. I'm gonna be busy tomorrow.
why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it never work? Okay, let me go.
How to deplete.
Oh, I think I know why. Yeah, I was gonna make it tricky.
48V, 48V, 48V. Buy one, get one 10% free.
That was so sick.
I'm gonna start writing lyrics again. I go through phases with like my weird little like side creative outlets because I gotta do like something creative every day, like that's not for work, or else I start to go crazy. So like I'll either draw something or I'll like write a song or just something like quick, like take like an hour. But it's like I have to like, it's almost like getting exhaust for like my overheated brain. I have to like sit down and draw something or like make a dumb song. So let me know. I guess it'll be a Walrus song, probably overdue. I need to get some press on a short film that I'm raising money for.
Wait, what?
You know Corey's project, the anime adaptation? We're launching a Kickstarter for it on the 12th. So like next week, I'm trying to see if I can like drum up some hype beforehand. I was going to do that today, but today got really busy, so I'll do it tomorrow. Or even maybe when I get home tonight. Because he did that like 10-minute adaptation of the live action anime thing. We're going like all in for the next one. We're gonna do like a full 20-minute episode, like. But then takes money, of course. How to deplete? I'm not. What do you know? What he's asking about the how to deplete? You know what?
Yeah, he wants to like
is?
basically make the batteries match up so he can plug them into each
Oh, okay.
other. Because technically you can only deplete it if you use the battery, so you kind of have
Yeah.
to use it.
Yeah, you just gotta use it.
Yeah,
You
there's no way to
can't-
like deplete.
Yeah, there's no way to just like fire it off into the atmosphere. You know. Rooster Bear, is your extra battery treating you well? I remember you picked up another battery recently. All right, guys, we're coming up on 4:40 here. We're probably gonna wrap up the stream pretty soon here. So any other questions or oh, here we go. Can I remove the wheels of the battery extension and put it under the primary battery and the walrus? I have space issue. Will the battery at the bottom be able to handle the walrus or the weight of the walrus plus one bat? What do you think on that? I've never tried that.
What is it?
He wants to take the wheels off because he has a walrus and a extension. He wants to take the wheels off of his walrus and put it on top of the extension. Is that a no-no?
I would recommend not because it's very heavy.
I mean, if you did do something like that, I don't know about like the casing
Like
and the
the
battery.
casing
I
might
don't-
not be
yeah.
strong enough to hold it.
Well, I'm not sure either. We haven't tested that I'm aware of.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
You don't want the steel casing to fold in on itself.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
It's very heavy. Those things are extremely heavy.
They are heavy.
I would just recommend against it.
And then,
I could see why you'd
Yeah.
want to do it, but
I mean, it would honestly, it'd look kind of cool. It'd look like kind of like what the Atlantics used to look like.
well,
you know?
the thing with the Atlantics is that the inside the batteries were stacked on each other,
Yeah, and then the
and
casing.
then the case
yeah.
just shaped it. But he's like
Can you
hoping
ask the
to
techs? Yeah, I'll ask. I'll see
put.
what.
I'm just still gonna recommend against it.
Brian's saying, don't do that.
You know, steel sometimes isn't as is it malleable? Is that the right word? Or not non-malleable? Like it can
Prominence,
bend.
are you still in the chat?
Like it'll probably bend, and like you don't want that collapsing in on itself.
Prominence, we need you. Nadine's messages aren't getting through to you. Little signal issue. If you could send back to her on that conversation you were having, first and last name, billing, shipping, and email. Send that his way, or send that Nadine's way, so that we can get your product on the move. Yeah, I'll ask the text. Well, in fact, we got somebody right here.
On you?
Oh boy.
Wow. That's what I'm saying. Take
We were
it
just
over.
talking about AI taking over, and here's a new GPT
Screenshot that and
just
send it
dropped.
to me like that. The way
I
it
gotta
is.
try.
Chinese.
I know. That's what I wanted. Send it to me like that.
Serdar, what's your opinion on putting a walrus, full walrus, wheels off, on top of an extension battery? That's a no, right?
It's well, if they're mounted it like with screws or something, it might gonna work.
Yeah, or like
I
if you
mean,
put
if
some
you
like
do that-
brackets to help support the weight,
Yeah.
like across the center, like beams almost.
Yes, because
That's a good
since
idea.
The top part is too heavy.
Yeah. So,
You don't want, like,
Evangelist,
fall
there.
down.
What we're hearing here is Brian's correct. You wouldn't want to just put it right on top. That would be too much weight for the casing. But maybe
Revolve it, or-
if you mount and put some kind of brackets, you could probably build something pretty cheap from some metal that you could acquire at like your local hardware store. Build some kind of bracket around it to help support that weight. I think that would be the best solution. if that's what you're looking to do. Prominence, are you still in the chat? We need some info from you. Send us your personal information, Prominence. I know his name too. I'm so bad with names though. Prominence perspective. Oh yeah, he's raking up some views on his posts here. He's doing his thing. Okay. Bracket between the two batteries or use the walrus bracket. I would say build a custom like metal frame between the two batteries just to help support that weight, because I think that the concern that everybody's expressing here is that the casing of your extension battery will probably take some damage if you don't have some help supporting the weight of your full walrus unit on top. Again, this is like a total DIY move. We haven't officially like tested it. Maybe you could use your brackets that came for wall mounting or like modify them somehow, but that's definitely not what they're built for. So like your best bet would probably be to come up with something custom. Let us know if you have any other questions, guys. It is 4:44. I think we're about to wrap up. In fact, we are going to wrap up. Prominence, if you rejoin and see this, I think we got you covered, but if you can send your address, first and last name, just to verify to Nadine. If you come back in and see this, do that. All right, guys. It's been another beautiful afternoon of live streaming. We will see you next time. Oh, one more thing. Evangelise, average of 140 degrees, or 104 degrees in my Houston garage. I plugged a small fan with Alexa to the Walrus, and when the garage hits 100 degrees, that's when the fan starts. That's smart. It's a good move. You should, yeah, I think that's a great idea. I mean, why not? Cool it down, get some extra coolant on there, and it's automated. That's all good. Yeah, I think that's good thinking. I like that. Maybe we'll recommend that to people who live in the hot areas like you do. Ooh, I was just filming in Utah, and 110 degree weathers was the peak heat that we dealt with out there. So no stranger. All right, guys, that's another live
Goodbye.
stream.